Let's have a sesh on offshoring and reshoring. Now, offshoring is simply business activities or processes that are moved abroad or internationally. Trends that we've seen over the last few decades: manufacturing that's moved to China or to India, call centres that have moved to the Philippines, or IT services that have moved to Poland. Now, why would you do offshoring? Well, number one, to reduce your costs. The particular costs will be dependent on the business, but it could be production costs, maybe some form of cheaper capital costs exist internationally. Or raw material costs can be reduced because of location or because of proximity. Component costs, labour costs, maybe lower wages, maybe the fact there's no minimum wages in other countries. Labour skills as well could be better, maybe there's a larger talent pool in a particular country, and that would lead to better quality. And secondly, to increase revenues. Increase revenues, maybe you're an MNC, you're a multinational corporation, and you want to be nearer to a growing market, for instance, the middle class of China, the growing middle class of China. Overcome tariffs or quotas, so overcome protectionism within a particular country, might be a reason to do offshoring. But there are issues with offshoring. Firstly, the initial transition costs to go and move your whole factory abroad internationally, and therefore you're exposed to exchange rate risks and also CSR risks. And on top of that, it will be compounded because you now have added pressures on your logistics team within your operations, and therefore the entire supply chain will have added pressures. Could that affect lead times? Now, there's been a trend in recent years away from offshoring towards reshoring. And reshoring is simply the opposite. It's simply bringing business activities or processes back to the home country, for instance, the UK. And the reasons why this has happened is because of 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can overcome these problems if they've become too cumbersome for your particular business, but also it gives you a contemporary marketing angle because of the extent of offshoring that's happened over the last few decades. And that is that you can use this marketing angle of, in our case, made in Britain or served in Britain. And that might help you stand out towards your customers because your other rivals, the competitors, might not be doing it. So I hope that helps, and I'll see you at the next sesh.